Let's have a look
Hello.
at some of the items you've got today.
Alright, so this one is the Amsler Charts Annual. It's a booklet full of all the different Amsler grids and gives different instructions for each chart. What's good for one person might not be right for another.
You seem to know a lot about it already. And do you know what it's used for?
It's for checking to see if there's any macular distortion.
And what can cause macular distortion?
Things like ARMD.
Particularly looking for wet, because that's what we're most concerned with.
Yeah.
Wet AMD. And also obviously any other macular pathology
Yeah.
that could cause problems. So I'm just looking at your instructions on this. It seems fairly complete. The acid test comes to looking at the actual charts. So I have to examine these for any defects before offering you a price. Now, Amslers do sell fairly good money. Used at approximately 33 centimetres, a monocular test. So that's your standard Amsler. You've got your lined version for anyone who's struggling to see or can't see the centre.
I was just going to say it helps them to see the centre point, doesn't it?
Your red one there. This is particularly good for scotomas, the snowflake one. So not just distortion, but if anyone's missing a segment of the vision,
Yeah.
it would show up nicely. You've got purely horizontal, your white one. So it looks a complete item. The thing is that the charts themselves are in good condition. You've got the protection layers between them. Right, so let's put this over here. And I'm going to be taking some pricing here. That's a good start, isn't it?
It is.
We'll go through the pricing after.
Yeah.
Now occluders, they're fairly ubiquitous, not worth a lot of money, but I see you've brought two here. For the Shamir. It's a multitude of functions. You've got your pinholes there, got a fixation cross. So you could use two cover tests or two occluders for a cover test in any emergency. Measuring scale there. Shamir logo. Scale is in perfect condition. There's no wear and tear. And on the opposite side you have a miniature Amsler chart there. This is very multifunctional. This one is a little bit more bog standard, shall we say. You've got your fixation there, cross, and your pinholes. Obviously the main thing with these is to block one eye for checking vision, and also you can use it to perform your cover test or any other monocular test.
Yep.
Even with the Amsler, you could ask the patient to cover themselves. Yep. How long have you had these for? They've been in the family a long time.
Well, I've been in the business for about 35 years.
Oh, so you're
And I've had them
involved in optics.
They are quite
sought after.
Yes.
That's for 2. Now, I will be honest with you, where the bulk of your money is going to come from is with this
Yeah.
thermoscope. Keener model, Vista 20. You don't see many of these around anymore. I did have a little look at it before you came. So the beauty of this is it's got the 3 apertures, round apertures. They're in order. You've also got your fixation one. And slit. It's not often you see 4 filters, but they all work very well.
So you've got the green, the blue and the white.
And the yellow.
And the yellow.
Yellow. And range of powers. This looks as though it's been recently serviced as well, because for such an old model, the print is all intact.
Yeah. To be honest, it doesn't get much use. You see, I'm a dispensing optician, and it's the ophthalmic opticians that tend to use these.
Well, another thing that pointed me towards thinking it had been recently serviced is you've got a new battery.
Yeah.
A relatively new, it's 1 year old.
Well, the other battery,
And they aren't cheap.
the other battery was losing its charge even doing what I test.
You've got your CE mark in there, so it's legitimate. It works. You've got a new battery. And these always sell well.
Yeah.
People are always after them. Especially students if you're selling them online. Keeler ophthalmoscope, Vista 20. Just a couple more items. You have a very traditional and bulky near chart here.
You'll notice as you picked it up, it came on.
I do know, I've seen lots of these before. You don't have to educate me. But just checking to see if it works in terms of the display unit. So you have the vision charts, Land Alt C, a little bit faded so they aren't going to work. You've got your near text, N5's a little bit worn. Duochrome, and fixation disparity. Lovely. And
this is so you can work out the reading distance.
so say if you wanted to perform it at 30 centimetres. So springs back to life very quickly. Recoils. That's going to be more of a collector's item than used in practice. Fortunately, you're only going to be offered £5 for that. You can take it or leave it, but we've got one more item. And I'm sure any practice that utilises Shamir lenses is going to love this. In fact, I'm going to take my yellow filters off here. This is a fabulous item. And I'm not sure if this is the most up-to-date one. But even so, there's going to be more available than this now, so this is probably going to still have its uses in practice. The Shamir full catalogue at the time of their available lenses. The brilliant thing about this is you have your white background between to show your patients.
So you can actually take it away from the white background and look through the colour, or if you want to look at the colour, you put the white background behind it.
Yeah, and all your filters are in good condition. Did you use this much in practice?
I've used it a fair bit.
Make some nice sounds as well. And look at those. Absolutely fabulous. Yeah, so I don't need to say much more about that. I'm eyeing that one up. So shall we price everything up for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. £180, £205. So Amsler 50, Occluders 10, Thermoscope 120, the Near Unit 5, and the Shamir lenses catalogue 20, £205.
Okay, sounds reasonable.
Does that sound alright?
Yeah.
I'm a deal.
Thank you.